What's up, guys? Welcome to my shop. Get this out of the way. Alright. This is the current setup. The driver here. There's the schematic right there. There's a RF high voltage tester right here. You can see it's up to 6,000 volt AC or DC. This is a highly sophisticated meter. I've got a burned out resistor in there I got to replace. But anyways, I've got a voltmeter here which will show the output current and voltage coming from the power supply, which feeds the system on the high side, which would be these pairs of MOSFETs, and then the low side is the control side. All that goes to the Arduino, which is supplied by 12 volts on the input going to the 12 volt rail, which supplies power to the preamps, which is fed or controlled by the Arduino, and the power is fed from this 12 volt to 5 volt buck converter. I'll come out of here with a USB cable into here. That'll provide power. I'll have to switch in between. And here's my oscilloscope that I've got going on. I'll have plugged into the Arduino here at the appropriate stations so I can monitor everything that's going on. Coming out of the output of the three phases, I'm going into one side, input side of these three bifilar coils here, where I will then further amplify the power and go into the motor out of each phase, and I'll be able to control each phase with one of these, which I'll have mounted in here, three of them, one for each coil. That'll allow me to fine-tune the capacitance in between the bifilers, and they will connect here and here in between the two windings. This being my output for each phase, before it then goes into a motor like this one, three-phase, obviously. Anyways, this is the schematic for this guy, and it's pretty old. I haven't found a date on it yet. Actually, here's the date right here, 1943. Precision Apparatus Company, Elmhurst, New York. I look forward to getting that thing up and going. It's got quite an awesome series of resistors. Those are big resistors. Those are all big resistors. And this is a voltage divider made up of resistors. And the bottom side is the control side for these knobs, these selector switches. That is quite impressive right there. So we can get a better, there we go. Those are quite impressive, and you can see a couple of the wires got hot when the resistor burned out. I got a burned out resistor right there, and that appears to be the only thing that's burned out. No, the wires got hot, but they didn't burn anywhere. Not sure what that little component is there. But some old school rectifiers under there. Those two are the DC high voltage terminals, which goes to this big voltage divider up here on the top through all that resistance. That'd be for your 1200 to 6000 volts that this thing can measure, and it measures decibels. This thing is made for AM FM. It says right here on page 1, it was designed for let's see, blah 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 blah. Anyways, you get the point. Anyways, found new code, and I'll be doing some tests soon. Till then, peace.